Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total War Three Kingdoms, part 31 of my campaign formerly known as the Ma Teng Campaign, because it's now the Ma Chao Campaign, because Ma Teng is a wee bit indisposed right now, in that he's dead. But that's okay, we're going to surge on. We've got Ma Chao, there he is.
Let the halls peal with laughter.
Exactly, see, he doesn't mind that his dad's dead. He's like, no, don't let it get everyone down. We'll just, party. That's fine. And here's our heir, creepy, smiley Ma Yusheng. There he is. A little bit weird, and I like that. And he's got some good stuff, actually. And
it is a dead heart which refuses summer's lift.
okay, that was a bit weird. Right, so last time we confederated Liu Muncheng, and I've gone through and sort of separated the wheat from the chaff, because obviously we got all of his armies and settlements when we annexed him. Now, a lot of the officers were a little bit shitty about that. They didn't like our faction anymore. That gave them a minus 50 negative to their satisfaction. So I've stripped them of everything and chucked them out, because frankly I don't need that negativity in my faction. Weirdly though, Liu Muncheng himself is actually pretty chill about it. He's like, you know what, these things happen, no biggie. So he's actually fine, as is Jin Yi over here, his little friend, who is, I'm going to be honest, not the best. I might just get rid of him. I'll keep Liu Muncheng because he's actually pretty good. Because he's bright, he's enigmatic, he's honest, he's all these good things. So it's all good. And he actually came with some good stuff. So we'll keep him around. And what we're going to do is we're going to heal up our armies in the north. Finish off. What's this? This is Liu Hu. Right, this is the last army of that's the faction that we had up here that we decided to finish off just to get them out of our hair. And while that's going on, we've also got armies down here moving on Cao Cao's capital, although there are quite a few people moving on Cao Cao's capital. Sun Jian has quite a few armies heading in this direction. And I do have the blood pack. Now, I'm not 100% sure, I've not tried it, whether, because this campaign started before the blood pack came out, whether we will get blood. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we will. I've whacked both of the bars you get in the advanced graphics options to maximum, because you get the option now. Dismemberment is an option, so you can turn that on and off if you want. And then blood particle and blood splatters are on sliders. So you can have anywhere from a paper cut, where someone gets stabbed through the face, they go, ooh, nasty, little bit of dab of the blood, or you can have it straight up to the opening of the elevator doors of The Shining, that sort of level. So and everywhere in between. So it's all good. Apparently, I've not actually tried it. I have heard some people say that it doesn't actually have any effect. So I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I've just whacked both sliders up and gone, that'll be perfect. Fine, no problem. So right, what else? Right. Well, so who we got? Where is?
Remain pure.
Right, that's Ma Teng's previous army, now being led by Pang De. We can give him a battle axe. I want to give him a battle axe. Equip. Pang De, of course, one of our stalwarts. What a guy. The man, the legend. Pang De, everyone. And Ma Kong, he is... Right, we're waiting on to see if we can catch Sima Yi, because if we can hit him, then we'll be pretty good. I've got Changbo 007. He is heading to what we need to capture Cao Cao's capital, but there is more than one army in attendance, which means it's going to be a hell of a siege to take that settlement. But we need to beat Sun Jian to it. Sun Jian, who of course is dead because our spy stabbed him in the face last episode and got rid of him for us. So that was useful. So I think everything's set up. So I think I'm just gonna.
This will not happen.
I think I'm just gonna end the turn because everyone's just healing up. Yeah. I will apologise now for any sneezes you get during the recording. I do try and edit them out as much as possible. Sometimes I miss them. It's because hay fever. It's the plants. They're having all sex in my face, and it's not very nice. And frankly, bit dickish of them, to be honest. And I don't like it, and they make me sneeze. So I'm kind of suffering through hay fever at the moment, which is a bit of a pain when you're trying to record. Because not only do you sound all stuffed up, because you are, But you also have to edit out all the sneezes, because most people don't want to listen to you sneeze. Although I'm fairly sure there are probably channels where it is just sneezing. What would it be? AS... SR? Something like that. Oh, Leo Howe is dead. Good. Available spy position. Mission aborted. Well, I don't really care about that anyway. I don't care. Character developments. What we got. Ready for duty. All these people. Good. I think these are people who I probably want to get rid of. So, you are actually okay. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're lead. Ah, hello. What about you? Nope, you just desire higher court position. You don't have a problem with my... Trying to look for... Ah, here we go. Faction grudge. Well, if you grudge, then get out. Go on, piss off. Don't need your negativity. You as well? No, you're actually fine. You're fine. Everyone else, I think, is generally okay. It's quite tricky to actually find the people you want to get rid of. Oh, hello. There we go. Faction grudge. Right, get rid of you. Piss off. Get lost. Can't be bothered to pay your wages, to be honest. Go and find someone else to... Go and find someone else to bother. Not me. Ah, right. Sima Yi is kind of just sat here. Can we reach him? Yes, we can. Although, he might retreat. Of course he retreated. Can he get away? I don't think he can get away. He can't get away. Oh, Sima Yi. Let's fight a night battle, because it reduces morale. But also, it's the ambiance. I'm mostly there for the ambiance. Let's see if this blood pack is anything to write home about. Now, I was hoping to see burning people. I mean, that guy he just fell over. To be fair, the horse lost its leg. So there is that. I was promised dismemberment. There is definitely dismemberment, so that's good. No one on fire, though. That's a shame. There was definitely people on fire in the cinematic, but then that was probably just cinematic. Ooh, yeah. I mean, okay, that guy is on fire, to be fair. He is definitely on fire. Yep, he's smoking. Not in a good way. In a way that suggests that he's probably not alive anymore. Okay, well, so far, so good. Arrows now coming in. Lots, of course, the Zhuge Liang special, which is to be pin-cushioned with 1,000 arrows. Arrows will block out the sun, they say. Well, we shall fight in the shade. Although, also, get excessive acupuncture, which is happening here as these horsemen, run away. The enemy general he's quite low on health already. There's so many arrows coming in. They do have some horse archers. You know how I feel about horse archers. I'm not in favour. I'm not sure we'll actually see any... Not sure we'll actually see any combat at this rate, because it looks like Zhuge Liang is once again just going to kill everyone with arrows. And why not? It's his special move.
The enemy unit flees. What cowards!
Okay, so we've got some engagements going on down there, some horsey engagements. Hanji has just cut a horse up, apparently, and there's lots of people falling over, covered in blood. So that's quite exciting. Some enemies, they're close to... No. Yeah, they got close to the front line. Pretty close. There's Sima Yi. Sima, he's the guy... He's basically Zhuge Liang, sort of like nemesis. And he's not having a good day. Zhuge Liang has completely wrecked his face. Sima Yi's yet, I'll be back, Zhuge Liang. But of course, he might not be. We might kill him here and now. He's got a fallen friend, apparently. One of his friends fell, and that's upset him. If only, and not arrows. Eh, Sima Yi? Yeah. He's off. That's Sima Yi dealt with. Oof. Don't we get blood on the campaign map as well?
Celebration is due. Let the wine flow.
Well.
free them all.
Maybe because we didn't kill him. I was being a shit. Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's only if you actually kill him. Right. Okay. Well, Sima Yi is dealt with, so that's good. Replenishment. We will keep you replenishing. Looks like. Right. Yes. There's quite a few armies hanging around. Are you at war with?
Why must we speak?
Well, Kingdom. You're at war with the Kingdom of Wu. Probably knew that and had forgotten. Never mind. Okay. Well, as long as you guys are standing off against each other, that means I've got time to mosey on down here and take out Cao Cao's capital. So we're going to head down in this direction. Getting some good replenishment there, which is very, very nice. I don't want to march because we won't be able to replenish them. We're still replenishing up here. Now, what I probably should do... Now, you guys are new armies, and I'm sort of thinking... You're pretty good.
The conqueror returns.
I'm going to give you this. This is something I got off one of the other characters that I got rid of. The set bonus is garbage, but the fact that it gives plus melee damage for cavalry is pretty nice, so we'll give you that. Satisfaction faction-wide is quite nice, so I guess we'll keep you with that. And I'm pretty happy with everything else, so you're fine. Our faction heir has the discourse of the states, so that's the reduction in corruption, which is incredibly useful. So we want to keep that. And what we'll do is we'll bring everyone down here. I'm tempted to disband these guys because I just don't know if I need them. Okay, we'll bring them down. We've got another army down here as well. What I might do is Bohai here. If we do the... Oh, do we not have anyone that can do the replenishment? Shit. That's annoying. Apparently I've got all my generals that can do me replenishment assignment already in armies. That's a pain. Okay, where are we making big cash? Here. So we've got... How much corruption do we have here? 0 corruption. Okay, well that's good. So we don't need to offset that corruption. How much peasantry income? A lot of commerce. So we could get you to do the surplus markets. That's going to reduce our food a little bit, but it's not too bad. Do we have any industry here as well? No, nothing. But the 50% increase from commerce is going to be well worth it. So we'll do that there. That's good. Voodoo, again, lots coming from peasantry. So we do have income from peasantry there, so we can't do anything else. What else do we have? Industry's coming in quite a bit, actually. We've got no commerce here, though. So we could maybe go for the surplus market. It's only plus 15%. It's not a huge amount, is it? But hang on. Let's just... Right, we've got quite a lot coming from commerce there. So actually, if we do maybe this, because that's going to be bring in more money overall. We've currently, income's not bad at the moment. We've got 41,000 to burn through as well, so it's not like we're struggling. I think what I might do is recall you. Why can I not swap your units?
With wisdom.
Cannot recruit in this stance. What stance? Oh, you're marching, that's why. That's why. Okay, good. So, we could give you some of these boys. I could keep you with the Azure Dragons. I'll get 3 of them and a trebuchet. Then I want... Do I want you? I want someone. You are a legendary character.
Like the oak and sapling, ruler and ruled must stand in harmony.
Trust instinct.
Okay, let's get you in here. And I also... Let's get you.
We are as one.
What do you got? Anything good? Sure, have expertise. Charge negates, pretty good. Character experience is pretty nice though, so we'll do that. You need some units which aren't shit. So let's give you some of these lads who are super duper cheap. Yeah, I'm going to go all the... you know what? I might try out the... Okay, let's have a couple of unit hunters as well. Let's have a couple of units of hunters. And over here, we're going to get sword boys. Do I want to go all sword boys? Yeah. And a couple of axe boys. Let's do something like that. Now, that army is looking pretty tricked out, so that's good. That's another army up there. This army, I kind of...
kindness in calling, my lord.
Did you march?
Ever upwards.
You did march. Okay, if you come down here, then we will sort that out. Sort you out next turn, and we've got quite a few armies up there to join our 3 currently down here, which is good. Liking that a lot. Oh, plus that one, which I keep forgetting about.
You insult the title of Emperor.
Do I? Are you sure? Is this because I'm treacherous? I will call for aid. Uh-oh. Shit. I might be able to win that. Let's see if we can win it. They don't have any strategists, so there's no fire arrows. Wait, it's a farm though, isn't it? So hang on, let's have a quick look at the map. Right, it's not a settlement, so yeah, there's no point fighting that. I'll just get completely overwhelmed. If it had towers, that'd be one thing. Yeah, stop screaming. Sack my town. Okay. Okay, that's slightly problematic. Slightly problematic. It's not the end of the world. Oh, but we got an ambush. We got an ambush. Who did we catch? That... Jesus, what's his name? Cheng Gong Gong Ying? Okay, what they got? Some protectors of heaven. No defenders of earth? Don't think so. No? Okay, just... Okay, and we got them in an ambush. And it's good old Pang De, the White Horse General. And of course Gojia, this time fighting for the first time without Ma Teng. So, bittersweet.
Rain down death.
Now, this won't be Clan Scry at ambush levels, but it's going to be pretty bad. Now, it suggests that Pang De is not quite the equal of Chen Gong Ying over here. I disagree, though. Wow, there's a lot of... Jesus.
The enemy unit flees. What?
Unsurprising. Still, Protectors of Heaven, they've finally broken. After charging through quite a heavy bombardment. There's so many bodies on the ground. Look at this. That's of... Oof. Oh dear. And Pang De, I've decided, you know what, Pang De? I reckon Pang De can take the enemy general. Where is the enemy general? He's down here somewhere. There he is, coming around a tree. They've both got axes. It's axe on. Who will win the battle of the axes? Well, Pang De is getting some early hits in there, looking pretty good so far. He says if he can survive for a minute, then he can retreat without losing honour. But to be honest, I reckon Pang De can take this dickhead. So we're gonna wreck his face. Although it might take a little while. Although having said that, it's going pretty quick. Look at that already. Pang De's definitely winning that engagement, and our archers are doing their business. Look at all this. The rear, though, we've got a trebuchet, which we charged with some more cavalry. We got some more cavalry back there, so that's all good. The duel, I mean, despite the fact that it said that Pang De would have to survive, Pang De has just broken the neck. I mean, he didn't go for any, like, special slashy attacks, and he's pretty clean, actually, considering. That guy lost his arm, though. Come on, Pang De, get your blood on. There we go. That's more like it. Nice work. This is what we want. It's like 8 guys attacking him, and that's not a good idea. Get him, Pang De. Nice. That's good. Our cavalry now in and charging the last few units. So far, so good. They do have a trebuchet down here that's been causing us a little bit of pain. Some protectors of heaven moving up, but we're just... Every single unit that tries to advance, we just nail with our arrow fire, and it is pretty devastating. These protectors of heaven not going to be able to reach our line in time. Absolute carnage. And now our cavalry advancing. There's just a few units left that they haven't managed to advance. We're taking out this trebuchet, which is useful. Still a couple of units still down here. Some archers and stuff. That's no problem. Got some Sabre militia who've got a nasty charge being run down now. Lots of dead bodies lying everywhere, which is exactly what we like to see. The enemy army is basically mass routing at this point, but there are still a few units left to contend with. We've got some archer militia back here. We've also got our protectors of heaven and some mounted lancer militia. But here comes Liu Feng, who is of course our Ma Teng replacement, although no one can really replace Ma Teng in our hearts, can he? But he's going to try. He's going to charge directly into the protector of heaven, get some good hits in there. Very nice. He's going to do a little... Jesus Christ! That was the call of the Phoenix, and then cavalry charging in from every direction. Everyone's covered in blood. That's what I like to see. Oh, the blood pack. So good. There's a lot of very slippery red bodies lying in big piles. And that's really all I want out of a Total War game. Pang De once again proving that there's really no blood on the that.
The people's voice cannot be silenced.
Not sure I'm happy about that. Not sure I'm happy about that. Oh well. Let's. Right, you're just garbage. I'm just going to release you.
They have suffered enough.
What have you got? You've got a battle axe. Yeah, off with your heads.
We should not waste resources on imprisoning them.
No, and I'm just going to get rid of you.
They fought only for their belief.
Let's take the replenishment, because the sooner all these armies are ready to go, the better. But that has... Is that... Have they got another army there? Okay, so we're on Sun... Well, I'll say Sun Tzu's side. Sun Jian obviously is dead, because I, assassinated him. Okay, they can have war on us. Kong Rong joined a war alongside the Kingdom of Wu. Okay, finest armor. Lovely. What's this? Sieges and blockades. Chen, farmland. Are you really? You're laying... Okay. And a steed to rival the ages as well. What do we get? What do we get? Garbage. We've got the battle axe. That's quite nice. And the white stallion. Both garbage. Complete and utter shite. That is disappointing. Okay, let's head in this direction. We'll go and deal with that little problem while we move our armies down here. Wow, okay, so they've got...
Pure folly.
It's Cao Pi. Political animal. So this is Cao Cao's second... I want second son? Was it second son? Yeah, His first son died. I think it was there was a, I can't remember what battle it was, but it had gone terribly wrong, and Cao Cao was on the run. His army had been broken, and he managed to get across a river, and his first son gave. That's right. This was the battle with Dian Wei, wasn't it? Who was Cao Cao's bodyguard. He died defending Cao Cao. Cao Cao managed to get away just about. His firstborn son gave him a horse so Cao Cao could get away. His firstborn son then died because he didn't have the horse, and then Cao Cao spent quite a lot of time mourning Dian Wei. So there we go. So it really doesn't matter who your father is in Three Kingdoms. I don't give a shit, do they? Okay, Sun Ce is stood right there. Is that a good idea? You are quite close to all those armies. You're also at war with... that's probably why you're there, because you're running away. Right. Right.
Do we have to?
Would be nice. Can I... Oh, didn't think so somehow. To be honest, thought it would be a bit of a... Can I have military access? No? Okay, well, I'm just going to trespass on your lands then. So, basically, suck it up. Why? Okay, yeah, that's fine, it's fine. That army is pretty much good to go. So, where is... So, Guan Ye is right there, and Liu Bei's capital right. So, if we can just take this iron mine, then we can grab the Imperial City, then we're literally on Liu Bei's doorstep. Now, there is a slight problem in that he's got some territory here. But if we can cut him off... Yeah, okay, so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to head south with all speed and all armies. So we've got Ma Yusheng, we've got Ma Chao, we've got Xinjiang, all that kind of good stuff. This army I'm going to wait. This are... who the... Oh, right, no, you. Right, yeah, you're the army that I kind of... Yeah, no, I remember who you are. Sorry. I kind of forgot. You have that. You can have... something like that. Good. We'll bring you down here as... Well, we've also got this army who is just sort of like chilling, really. Not really doing very much whatsoever. So we can bring you down here. Ma Kong, I think, has good armor already. Let's just double check. So that reduces his expertise, but is more... I mean, it's only 10 more armor. I think this one might be better. I think that one might be better. I guess we'll leave that like that. Right, so next steps. Right, well, Liu Bei declaring war is a bit of a problem, but we do have a spy here. Do we? Hang on, who's our spy? Yes, Zheng Bao. Zheng Bao is our spy. So what we could maybe do is build up, as we're heading southwards, we could maybe then like sabotage this army at the... I mean, he's 60 already. He's 60 already, but I think we can nobble this army, and that'll then potentially, because I think most of Liu Bei's armies are down here. So like a swift attack from the north, a blitzkrieg from the north, could well catch him off guard. So I think that's what we need to do, and we also need to deal with these two armies over here. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to lay a little ambush here. I really would like another character who had the replenishment assignment, because that's such a useful assignment to have, but we don't have it. It's... Can we see who does? I think it's in the details. No, I think it's like the... Wait, that one. Can we see assignments here? Assignments are actually quite different. Like, which is the assignment is... Conscription. That's the one, the passion. So we need someone with passion.
People are migrating here, but there is still more work to do.
Conscription. Is it conscription? I can't bloody remember. It's definitely one of these, isn't it? I feel like it's conscription. Yeah, finding out which assignments... Assignments are a bit of a weird mechanic, to be honest, because one, they kind of drop off, and I feel like it'd be better if they just stuck. Because having to remember to go and reassign your assignment every 15 turns or 5 turns, whatever it is, just a bit of a pain in the arse. But on the other hand, they're a bit of a sort of just an odd mechanic, which feels a bit sort of just tacked on. It's nice to have, but it feels a bit tacked on. But that's beside the point, really. So we're going to go and hit Southall's capital as soon as our armies have arrived. The problem is he's reinforcing it. I think he realises he's in trouble and is sending armies to reinforce his capital. But if we hit Liu Bei quickly enough, we might be able to take him by surprise, take his capital, and then our armies will be poised to head down through Cao Cao's territory as well. So that could well be a thing. But that is going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the campaign formerly known as the Ma Teng Campaign.